Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll explain Bangal Sellers poem. First of all, let me explain you about the poet of Bangal Sellers. So Bangal Sellers was written by Sarojini Naidu. So she was the poet. So let's see about the life of our Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu, 13 February 1879 to March 2nd, 1949, also known as Nightingale of India. So actually the title was given for Sarojini Naidu. So the people used to call her, even now, they call her as Nightingale of India. An Indian freedom fighter and poet, was born in Hyderabad. Okay, so she was born in Hyderabad. Her father was a doctor of science from Edinburgh University, settled in Hyderabad state, where he founded and administered the Hyderabad College. So he used to work there, okay, as a doctor for science in Edinburgh University. He used to work as a doctor for science in Edinburgh University. He got settled there, and also he used to administer that university. So which later became the Nizam's College. So now we are calling that one as the Nizam's College right now. Her mother was a poetess and used to write poetry in Bengali. So if a person who writes poetry, a male one, then we can call them as poet. But if a woman writes poetry, then we have to call them as poetress. Okay. So her mother used to write poems in Bengali language. Okay. So Sarojini Naidu joined the Indian national movement in the wake of partition of Bengal in 1905. So when the partition was about to happen, so she got joined in the Indian national movement. Okay. She was also actively participated for our freedom, for the independence of India. So during 1915 to 1918, she traveled to different regions in India, delivering lectures on social welfare, women's empowerment, and nationalism. So if we would talk about the greatness of Sarojini Naidu, then you can understand she was a feminist. She always talks about the empowerment of women. Okay, and she used to deliver lots of lectures about women. And also she started when the partition of Bengal has started. She started working as a great active participant in the Indian national movement, and she has also gone to different regions. Region is nothing but a place, one particular place. Okay, so that can be one particular small area that can be called as a region. So she went to many of the regions and she delivered lots of lectures, okay, in order to empower the people. She helped to establish the Women's Indian Association, WIA, in 1917, and also she worked for the development of women most of the time. She was sent to London along with the NEB Sent, president of WIA, to present the case for women's vote to the Joint Select Committee. So she also went to London along with the NEB Sent, who was a very famous active leader for women. Okay, and in 1925, Sarojini Naidu presided over the annual session of Indian National Congress at Kanpur, now Kanpur. In 1929, she presided over East African Indian Congress in South Africa. In 1931, she participated in the Round Table Conference with Mahatma Gandhi and Madan Mohan Malaviya. Okay, Sarojini Naidu played a leading role during the civil disobedience movement and was jailed along with Mahatma Gandhi and other leaders. So she was actively participated in all the national movements for the development of our nation, and also she was working so hard for the independence of India. She worked with the great leaders like Annie Besant, Mahatma Gandhi, and she actively participated in all the movements like civil disobedience movement and the Indian National Congress. She was actively participating in all the committees. Okay, she worked so hard in order to achieve the freedom movement for our India. Okay, so in 1942, Sarojini Naidu was arrested during the Quit India movement and was jailed for 21 months. And she also stayed in jail for 21 months for the nation. So she is a wonderful patriot. Patriot is a person who can dedicate or sacrifice something for the development of nation. That person can be called as a patriot. Sarojini Naidu began writing at the age of 12. Her play Maher Munir impress the Nawab of Hyderabad. So when she was 12 years old, she started writing. Okay, so she wrote Meher Munir, so that impressed the Nawab of that Hyderabad, who is ruling that particular territory. So her famous works are The Golden Threshold, 1905, The Bird of Time, Songs of Life, Death and the Spring, 1912, The Broken Wing, Songs of Love, Death and the Spring, 1917, The Sceptered Flute, Songs of India, 1943, The Feather of the Dawn, and The Indian Weavers. So that's why the Indian people are calling her as the Nightingale of India. Okay, she wrote many poems and many songs in order to encourage the people who are working for the development of the nation, and she actively participated in all the moments for the development of our nation. So she is a very good patriot, and so that's why we are calling, and we gave the title Nightingale of India. Wonderful poetress. Okay.